Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tessa, and today we are continuing our Asian style zoo in Planet Zoo. For those who watched the last video, it's a little more built than where it ended, and that's because the last video I made fully got corrupted. I couldn't edit it, nothing worked. And I've officially made the decision to just sacrifice it, accept that it happened. So we're gonna give you a little tour first of what we made. And I will try and tell you like a little bit of the things I did in the video. But yeah, we made a habitat, an exhibit, and a little food area. And that's kind of where I ended the last video. I've tried everything. My boyfriend tried everything to fix the video. It did not happen. We couldn't save it. So that's sad, but we're just gonna continue with it. And we'll make this one a lot better. And as fun as the other one was. So we decided to continue our zoo on this way, so it goes through the food court that we made over here, and it goes into this little split over here into this jungle wood over here, and we have a habitat for our sun bears. Let me play the video. So we got 2 sun bears in here now, and we have 2 babies. They're over there, and the idea was to make it a little bit of a temple vibe. So I'm handmade. Let me go out of the video. I handmade this like little shelter on a little hill with a lot of foliage. So this is their like resting area. Let me do the full-on cinematic for you guys. So yeah, it's like a kind of. The idea was to have like a temple vibe. I made this kind of habitat before in one of my streams. Well, not this habitat, but like this kind of building. The little temple that you see over there in the corner. This one. Obviously this is like a handmade one. I added these features around it. I've used this in one of my zoos before. And I wanted to place this, and then I remembered, right, this is not big enough for our bear as a shelter. Obviously. But I like the vibe, so I added it in. We got like a little climbing area over here with a little mat they can rest on. They have a nice little pool where they can enjoy a nice swim. We got more climbing stuff for them. And overall, it's a nice and lush area. I wanted to make it in like a valley. I wanted to make it in a valley, and I think that worked out really well. We got all like different kind. Oh, I used mangrove apple trees here, just to give like a little bit more of a bushy effect on this side. I put grapevines over here. I might come back to this area because I don't like the gap, but I was rushing that video last time because I wanted to get it done, and I really don't know what happened. I think my OBS was on the wrong setting, and that's why it went wrong. So I might go back to all this. Oh, I definitely need to continue that later. I might do that either at the end of the video, or we'll do like a kind of video where we go back and forth and like fix some of the habitats that we make, because I did that in my previous videos as well, where I just went back, fixed some of the things that I looked at and was like, okay, I don't like that. I just let it sit for a little bit, and then the more it starts to annoy me, then I will try and fix it. So that's what we'll do later. What's wrong here? What's having a negative impact? Oh, okay. Well, then we just move you a little bit, don't we? It's not a big deal, you know. Let's make this done. And just move you a tad over here. And I guess we'll just place another one of these. Is this the big one? This is the big one. And here I am already fixing the things that I want to fix. Okay. Then we continue to work on this information area so that we have an animal talk here. I added this other temple piece in that I thought would tie it all a little bit more together. I do think I need to add something of like a building over here eventually to connect it all a little bit more. But we got a little pond over here. We got some of these, what they're called, Indian auto rickshaws. And just some nice little details here and there. I added these lily pads. Oh, that's floating. Oh no. I made this the last video. I filmed it really late at night, and you can tell. Because I forgot a few things. But I used these festival lily pads. They're lanterns themselves. So I'm not sure if I don't know. We'll probably keep these off because I just want them as as lily pads, and then the lantern on it to work. Not sure if these even work. I don't think so. Oh well. But this is the animal talk area. And you continue on here. We got the nice benches with the trash bins again. The red theme, I really like it. I really enjoy these. This color. It's a nice pop of color in between with the red because it's such a nice contrast. Same reason why I keep using these lipstick palm trees. They look so nice with the red and the green. And then over here we made I think these are souvenir shops. So we added this all around. This was like a made piece, like a standard piece I used from the East Asia pack. And then I just added some other little things in between just to tie it a little bit more together. And then we got our exhibit over here with our Malabar Rose. Wait, I think I saw one. There they are. Oh. Yeah. Oh, and they're sitting. So yeah, we have those here. Now, I started out with just a regular exhibit. It's the same shape as the exhibit. And I just built around this. So I added these little offsets in there as well. Put more plants in there, make it nice and lush. And then it comes out to here with the same kind of nature set. And we'll probably pull this all along here. Because I want to work out from here. Make a road go around here. We'll probably in my mind I will put the biggest habitat here, which will be the Indian elephant, because I want to give those the most space obviously. And I probably want to do like a big exhibit with a house there, with a viewing house. But that is for a later episode, because the animal I want to work on today is the giant panda. And first I was kind of against it, to put it here, but we're gonna place the giant panda next to the red panda, because I like to have like a little... I was thinking about the name. I haven't thought of it, So if you have ideas for this, please leave them in the comments. I would appreciate it. But I was thinking like a panda dome, panda den. I've been thinking about names, but I couldn't think of anything original. And panda dome wouldn't really work because it's not under a dome. Panda Valley, it's not in the valley, you know? So like I couldn't really think of anything original that would fit. So if you have an idea, please put it in the comments. I would appreciate it. And aside from that, we will continue the building. I have prepared some of the buildings for this because I was planning on actually filming yesterday, but it was all depending on whether or not we could save the video. So in the meantime, while I was waiting, I just built like a few things to make it a little bit easier on myself. So I have actually a thought out plan for this build. It's not fully like planned and thought out, but at least I have like a blueprint in my mind of what I want to do. And I'm really excited for this because I think it can look really good if I execute it well. And that is what we're gonna do. So first we need to decide where we're gonna continue the path from. Obviously it has to go from like around here. Let's put the path right again. And we got the, no, we don't have the rustic path. We have the block path. I like having this corner so we can add through the trees over here, and then maybe we add like a little food court over here, or we put another exhibit here just to have some of a difference, because the big food court will be here as well with the Indian elephants. And I think I will put this one back, and then we'll go up from here. And now we need to use one of the things I prepared, because I decided to make it a little bit easy on me. And I think we will... we probably need to place it over here, because otherwise it might get in clash with... I think right there. That's good. Okay, we'll delete this. Right, that doesn't... Okay. And now the struggle. And hoping this ends up a little bit as a circle. I think we're going wrong here already. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's going wrong here already. Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. And then go here, go here. Now, how bad is that? It's not too bad. Maybe we can get away with it if we just round things out a little bit at a time. I actually don't mind that. it's not a perfect circle, but what you know, it's fully fine. Okay, and now I should have done this maybe before. Oh, that's great. Wait, can't I not select the whole blueprint? What's happening? Oh no. Okay. Oh, I need those anyway, because I need to build the inside of the wall around this. Wait, can the barrier be... habitat barrier even be in this? Oh no. Oh, please tell me that can be there. Because I think I struggled with this last time when I was on the stream. Yeah, it's... Wait, actually? Okay, it might actually go there if... Okay. Houston, we actually might be safe. Okay, we'll continue this with no barriers now. And I'm not gonna be super perfect with this. As I've said before in the, well, in the last video, but I've also mentioned this in the other video. I like to set down the barrier first, so I know what I can work with, what I have, what I need to change. And that's a perfect amount for the giant pandas, because I think they don't need that much space. Yeah, like they got double the size they need. And then obviously there will be juveniles in there. There will be about 3. So we have a lot of space to work with. We can add in some water, we can work with heights. So that's all perfect. Let's see where my other... There we go. And then I think... Wait, but should we place this here? Oh, actually, I think it might need to be here. Little more forward. Which one forward is this? You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna... We're gonna work with that. But that's kind of where I should... No, we could change that. It's fine. Because one other piece that I want to place is another blueprint I made. Oh my god, that's way too big. It's mad. Oh, I made this way too ambitious. Oh, that's so stupid. How bad does this look? Oh, it looks terrible from here. Oh no. Ay. Okay. Maybe. I don't want to raise it all up because I think it will be. I mean, we could. Okay, wait. Wait. I got an idea. I have an idea. I should probably put that one back. I think this height is better. And then the circle will be a little bit more of a struggle, but that's okay. Oh wait, I deleted that now, that's not smart. Okay, and these go a little bit over here. And then boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh no, no. Oh, we don't want that, no. Okay, I think I will have to accept that here because I'm not that good at path building, but it's not too bad. But then I think the sides of where the viewing bit will be is gonna be a little bit different. So it's perfect. Okay, let me remove these. Okay. Right, and the walking pool will be a bit in the way, but It would be nice if we just lined it up with here. Is there any way I can, if I can... Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, that's great. Okay, great. I didn't know that was possible. Well, I mean, I knew, but I just keep forgetting about it. So, I shouldn't lie about not knowing it. I just forget. But then, oh. Yeah, I think that's perfect. What pisses me off is not in between the buildings or the pathways. Okay, there we go. Now we will delete all of these. I don't think we need these anymore. And then watch me eat my words so quick. But that's fine. We can deal with that. I forgot that I accidentally clicked this too many times when making this. By the way, if you're interested in these buildings or the blueprints I made, all of them are in my workshop. The workshop is in the link of my bio. So if you want to check everything out that I've made over the past half year since I've started seriously building in Planet Zoo, then please go ahead and check there. I've got quite a few buildings uploaded, and I would love for you guys to check it out. Okay, now this is what we're with. I do think that the circle ring needs to have a different path. That's also one thing I do. I keep the same path throughout the entire zoo. I never change it up. And I don't know why, but I just don't. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that was there. Crash bath. Well, that's nice. Volcanic rock. Okay, I think I like this one the most. Oh, no. I just think it adds a little bit more. I don't think I will do the slope. Should I? We'll leave it at that. I will think about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. And then should we add this on the other side as well? No. No. Then what we do? Oh, it's not that one. It's that one. No. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna workshop this real quick. And I will get back to you guys when I have finished this. Okay, and we're back. This only took me a little bit of time, but ultimately I decided to let it stick out in the front. Because I feel like if it's in the habitat, it's easier to hide with foliage. And it won't be in the way of the walking path in the back. It's sticking out a little bit here, but I feel like that is manageable. We can hide that by literally just planting a tree and making sure it covers that. It's easier like this. And I already connected a little bit of the path like this, so they can get to the viewing area of like the sleeping area of the pandas. So we will continue that path over there. I do think we might need to small this up a little bit. But that's gonna be interesting. Okay, there we go. Alright, technically I could just do that with with a path I'm using. And it is the perfect size. That's amazing. Well, it's not the perfect size, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is like manageable, I think. I feel like if I'm gonna... Oh, that's way better. Okay. Well, now it's perfect. Great. So now we have our walking bit. So this is where they can go to view. I'm not sure how much this will be used. I hope it will be used. I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put an animal talk here. Just a regular one where they stand around and listen. I think that will be the smartest thing, and that will attract the guests the most. Okay. So now we got that set up. We need to figure out our staff path. Which I feel like that's gonna be the interesting one. I don't think it should be that hard, actually. I'm making it way bigger than it should be. We'll go in here. We'll just go whoop. And again, this is all able to cover it with what we're gonna do here. I'm just dragging this so we can always workshop this. That way, it's actually there. But the habitat's not complete anymore. Boom and boom. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm excited about this. I'm kind of hyped about this. No, well, I do think is, are we gonna use this stone all around? Because I used the Twilight Mason work stone. I used this one. But that's gonna be a pain to go all around. I could use this one and go around. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I will do this in a time lapse and I will get back to you in a little bit. And we are back. I did decide on just doing the mason work, so that way the viewing area would be a little bit tied together with the rest of it. And now we got our little, well, technically this would be Panda Valley, Giant Panda Valley. So we have that now. And we can continue working on this. I think the first thing we actually need to do is to get our pandas. The giant panda. Here we go. We got our male panda Fang. We'll get him, and now we'll get Dongmei, our female panda. Let's go to here and send them to the zoo. Invalid destination, what do you mean? Okay, there we go. All right, they are in the quarantine now. So we will let the game play for a bit. And in the meantime, we will work on the habitat. Let's select giant panda. There we go. And then we also need nature for these. So the continents is Asia and the temperate and the taiga. So that's not gonna be a lot of foliage. I think, if I'm correct. Temperate, taiga. No, the temperate has quite a lot of foliage. Oh, there you go. That can be quite colorful. We will probably make this as bamboo-y as possible. I wonder how much shelter they need. But that's, we can only really get that. Oh, they do. Oh, they need a... Oh, I will just get those two then as well. Oh, wait, there's new ones. Okay. Oh, I guess we'll get these two then as well. Because I want it nice and filled up. And they have the space for it. So it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, plenty. That's gonna be fine. I'm not sure exactly how much shelter they need, but we'll probably make like a nice little rock formation for them to sit in. And maybe we'll make a bit of a shelter over here. But I do want to put the bedding like over here so they can sleep in the... Guests have the best view of the panda sleeping at least. Okay, so Fang is ready. I'm gonna assume Dongmei is gonna be ready as well. There you go. We'll just move those in already. Let's get the best view. And here they are. So cute. they're kind of stuck to each other. Okay, they definitely need more hard shelter. Okie doke. Oh, we do need to change the barriers a bit. Because otherwise we'll constantly get the message of them being out of the habitat. And that would be annoying. That one is good over there. And this will instantly give them more habitat anyway, so... Okay, great. Yeah, that gives them quite a few. Hard shelter is 35 ready. So I think we can get away with a nice little rock formation and then make like some climbing attributes on top of that. They do need climbing, but it's not like they need climbing, but they don't technically need it. But we'll give that to them, because we want to see them in trees and everything. All right. Let's focus on that little rock formation first before we do anything else. And I think we'll keep that fairly simple. We'll go... I'll put the random rotation on. And then we'll get some flatter water. Okay, just to see what that would do. Okay, that would be enough. Plenty. We will move this over here. So there's still a little bit of viewing over there. Okay. We'll move these forward. Turn that around just to give it a little bit of difference. And then we'll sync all of that. And maybe we raise this one just a little bit more. We'll push this back. Hopefully they can't climb on this though. Let's see the traversable area. Good. They can't climb on this. So that's good to know. So we have their shelter here now. I think it will work on the ground. Wait. Oh wait, they can't get in there, can they? How about now? Okay, now they can get in. What you sitting for in the corner, buddy? Oh my god, look at it! Look at the ears. So cute. I really hope these are in Planet Zoo too. I'm gonna assume they will be. Okay. Let's fix the terrain. Because they're not too happy about it. And we will give them a lot more of short grass. We will make sure this is soil. Nice and thick, like nice and dark soil. And then obviously the soil in front of here has to be, because that's like walking area. And because this is a gate where the keepers walk often, I want to add that one in as well. And then later on, we'll make like a more walkable path. Like, you'll see more where the paths are, where these pandas walk. So we'll add that in later. Now we do need to decide like where we add the swimming pool. I think we'll push. Oh no, that's okay. Didn't mean to do that. Push this back a little bit. Let's turn this one. Okay, this is the last time I will check the whole shelter. I probably won't. Okay, that didn't help at all. It's fine. It should be fine. Now the walkable area is getting a little tight though. Oh no, it's fine, technically. If they would have 6 kids, it would be difficult. It won't probably get that far. That what I think we'll do is, because pandas don't swim, so they don't need the water, but I just want like a little bit of an island. Why is this so low? Okay. That's not what I want. Okay, I've decided to not go for a pond just yet. Maybe I'll make like a little nature piece out of it. But I couldn't get it to work. So we'll look in that later. I will think we will... Let's see. Let's put the bedding in. We'll put leaves in here. But I do want to put some nice bedding over here. Okay. Or should we put the feeding station over here? I think we put the feeding station over there. Because technically they already have the bedding here and it's sheltered. So there's no way they're going to lie here all of a sudden. Alright, they're feeding stations. And then the water station. Oh. Okay. I like that a lot. Okay, I decided on what to do with the water feature. Because I do want it in there. I'm not sure if this is going to be too much though, but we shall see. It's not here, but no one's really gonna be there. So I'm not gonna be too worried about that. And then what we need to do is get the drainage stamp. Boom. Plant the foundation. We'll lift that up in the air for a sec. And then let's see what the water will do. Okay. Let's smooth this out a bit. And then the water again. How about the walk area now? Okay. Good enough for me for now, because we can work around this, make this a lot better. So let's put this here. We will make a bit of a path towards that, and then we'll also make a path towards here. And then I will... Let's lighten the intensity on this so I can just do... But I do want like this little bit of a darker spot here, as it seems like they walk often here. Okay, perfect. Now we go on to the environment. Oh no, we should probably do the enrichment items first. I mean, we should probably do the big ones first. There's scratch posts over there. Okay, they're not gonna be able to really use that. Maybe we'll give them a smaller frame? Maybe... As nice as the big frame looks. Yeah, this one is more manageable. They'll go up here. Too linear, that's too high. That's too small anyway. Let's turn. And then we just need to move it a little bit. It's on the inside, right? Yeah, okay, it's like that. Okay. Oh, and that one is also gone. Just turn it fully. There we go. And we'll put this boom. We'll put this boom. Give them a little bit of a walkable platform. Can I? Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to take off the angles now because I need to. There we go. Okay, that's so much better. And boom and boom. Oh wait, that one's not coming along. Ah, that's annoying. I do really like the iron, or what are these pieces called? The trim corners? Wall trims? I do really like them. I think they look nice. Hopefully this is wide enough for them. Well, let's do that, and then move this here. Oh wait, I did a while that was in there. And then go over here. We'll just level this kind of. Oh. And then we tilt down and up. Okay. And then we just copy this one along with that. And we will continue these. Okay. And then these. Okay. And then we will turn all of this way, scooch it over to here. And then we got their little place over there. I'm not sure. I'll probably just put this one over here. I got the food enrichment I need, I think. Maybe I could put up a toy here, just so it attracts them to there. We'll put the box over here. Okay, that one is not traversable at all for them. It's because it's not wide enough. I'm gonna assume it is that. But it's okay, it's for the side nice. Now we'll actually continue to the nature. And we'll do that with lots of bamboo. And I mean loads. And we will continue all that. Now we're gonna do all of this in a nice little. Now we're gonna do all of that in a time lapse. So I will punch this one out and you guys get to watch along. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back. We have finished the most of the giant panda habitat. Here is one going. They still aren't too happy with the shelter. That's a little annoying. But aside from that, they seem to enjoy everything. All of it is good. They could actually use more coverage. But yeah, I decided on making this little water pond, as you saw, of course. And then I decided to completely just cover it in green, have it like a nice little, like an oasis kind of moment. And then I want to leave the middle a little bit more open because obviously as people are standing here, they need to watch, so I can't fully cover it. But it still gives them like nice spots on where to watch, but still plenty of coverage for the pandas to be under the leaves and just have like a little bit of hiding spots for where to relax. So to fix the shelter issue, what I will just do then, and I do this quite often, is I will make just another little hidey hole. Just small enough for them to sit under, but not too... like, big enough for them to sit under, but not too big that it takes up the rest of the habitat, and I have to worry about, like, spacing again. What? Let's see. I need to find... okay. Maybe I just use the pillars? I could do that. Then we'll use these as well as well. We need to turn off random rotation though, because it's obscuring the path. And then boom, boom, and boom. And then I will turn these a little outwards. Just so it's not a too straight of an entrance. And we'll do this one over here. And let's see if that is enough shelter for them now. That's only as like a few, okay. Now we will copy this one, if it lets me. Obviously. Okay. Duplicate. And I guess we'll place it, because they're sitting over here anyway now. We'll make this one a little higher. And then... oops. place that one over there. We'll make one turn a little outwards. That's too much. Let's thin that a bit. There you go. And then here as well. Oh, I need to shoot. Oh no, okay. Well, we got processors now. I fully forgot I haven't connected it to the work zone yet. That's okay. And then turn that over there. And then let's turn this one more. And I think this way we can get away with this being more turned. Oh, scooch. These on over. I think I accidentally doubled that. Did I? Yeah. How is that still not enough shelter? That's crazy. Hmm. Let's delete these. Let's select our panda again. Okay, so this one is not really working out as I hoped it would be. I guess because it's already under a place where it's sheltered, so I should probably move it over here. Let's move the tire over here then. Place this one over here. Yeah, it's definitely because it was already under there, and that kind of counts as a shelter. That has to be it. Lift that up. Get those pillars again. And then maybe we can use these three as more. Oh. Oh, turn this. Slide this over here. I do think the entire thing needs to be at a little lower. I think it's a little too high. Okay, let's see if I'm at least... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, then I'll guess we'll just keep it like this. Maybe... turn a few pieces just a tad more. Maybe that one a little outward, that one a little more there. A little higher, a little like that. Okay. And then just workshop the top a little bit, because otherwise it will be too much of the same. Maybe this one. Oh. Okay, that's way too big. Maybe if I tilt this a little bit, and then... now we lower this one as well. Okay. And there we have it. I am very happy how this turned out. This is very much how much I had it in my head. I like, once again, adding in the paint, the tones of orange in the hair, make it a lot brighter. And I like this. I just like this design. It gives kind of a lift to the zoo, so it's not as flat from the top. Obviously it looks the same, but this way it's like, oh, you know. One thing we do need to decide though is where to place the path for the guests to go out of towards the next animal. We will... okay. That's mostly hidden by the circle. That I think the best way to go off this path has to be here. Right? Like, I feel that's the right way to... I think right there. Because that way we can build it down towards here for the elephants. Before we forget, we should put these in the work zone. Because otherwise it will make everything horrible. Okay, put that one there as well. And then I think we'll start decorating on this first. So we have all of that out of the way. I will copy one of these, obviously. And then we'll get our... There you go. Our trash bins. For along the edge here. Now I know for a fact that electricity will be a problem. But we will deal with that in a little bit. Because I'm not ready to deal with that yet. It's not that difficult, honestly, but... What do you mean no species signed yet? Is it because I'm in the habitat? No, I'm not. That's probably... Yeah, okay, it's because it's without power. That is a little annoying. I mean... I guess. Now, first of all, I will have to deal with it now instead of later. I think if we place it here, along with the water treatment and the water regulator. Now it's the question, will that be hit though? It's not hitting it. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be a horrible way to fix this, I think, but... It's all gonna... mess with the impact. I mean, the solar panel would be a possibility, but I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. The turbine would be over there. Oy, 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 oy. Technically, I could place it in there, but... Like, that does hit underneath there. Oh, I don't know how to deal with this one. I really don't. Because I don't like placing the solar panels. Oh, I should have placed the lookout like over here then. Or more closer to the edge. Oh, that is such a... This is a hassle. This is a hassle. Okay, what I will do for now. Okay, it faces this way. Oh. How about if we do this? And then we will just move these two. Let's remove that. And we can and then how does that affect? It won't touch. That's good. Okay. Then we'll get a tiny little road that goes over here. And then I will probably duplicate this once more. Over here. And over here. So, oh. Boom, boom. And I also need to add those still. To copy that one. Copy it over here. so as long as the front is good. Because then this way we can get the water regulator in here, and then the water I think that will work. This one just needs to... And then we'll just duplicate those, turn that around. And I wanna copy these. And we'll scooch these backwards. Up against this wall. How high are these? They're right there. Okay. And then there's nothing left to it except for obviously lots and lots of bamboo. We'll use a higher bamboo in the back. And over here, because obviously we want to block most of the views around here. And then I also want to plant some cherry trees, because duh, I love the cherry tree. I think it's nice. I think it's pretty. It looks good. It instantly like gives some color around here. Slim it right there. And right over here. Maybe with the fountain bamboo, we can height all this up a little bit more. Do some over here. And since, of course, this will be the edge of the park, we're gonna have to close this off a little bit. I remember going to one of the bamboo forests when I was a kid, and I think it was in France. And I love bamboo so much. I think it's such a great look. So you can expect me to always place this when I need to do like an Asian themed zoo or a habitat. Of course, it won't be like this fully. I will zhuzh it up, but we'll leave that probably for another episode, final episode, so just to tie everything in. We'll probably do like a big, nice nature piece here as well. Because obviously people can still look through this. But that will need to be workshopped. The same will be for over here. I will leave that for later. Because I want to focus on finishing the circle now for where the people go. And then I will probably plan out a little bit of the Indian elephant habitat with the pathways leaning up from this side to this side, and then it comes nicely together. And then after that, we only have 3 animals left to do, and we will branch those habitats off from here, make it nice and connecting, so we get our benches. And we will just randomly place those around. And then we will get our conservation bins. And I will probably... Probably something like this. And then, of course, we shouldn't forget our habitat boards. This should be now working, right? Wait, oh, it's probably because it hasn't played. Crisis species to be collected? How's this not working? Yeah, no. Why that is. Okay, I think the game is a little glitch, so we'll leave that for later, I guess. On that note, we will work on this. Let's remove these. Yeah, I'll still use the tiger rocks anyway, but... lower that. We'll put that one in the back. And then place one over there. And then this way we can do the same idea as we have here but with the cherry trees. We'll sink that in. Okay. And then if I remember correctly, with the moss stone, you can zhuzh it up a bit. I need to look at those pieces. It was the ones over here. Oh, it's the regular. Let's see, I have this blueprint. It's not my blueprint. I'm so sorry, I don't remember who this is from. But it's an amazing... it's an amazing blueprint. Just look up Little Rocks. I will show it in the screen real quick. My Little Rock collection. This one is perfect for detailing builds. They made a few faux rocks into the right shape of each rock, like rock type there is. And you could just use these and then it zhuzh it up so nicely. And like the coloring is perfect as well. Nonetheless, I do want a different shape on that. There you go. And then there's the small one over here. Let's turn on random rotation again for this, by the way. And then you basically just, let's lower these though. Lower these into the ground and then it will all just fit really nice. And then I will add this up here. And then probably up here as well. We'll get the faux rock again. And now we'll sink this in. Into the stones again as well. I'm sorry if I'm trailing off because I'm trying to focus on this so much now that I keep forgetting I need to talk about what I'm doing. If you're still watching the video, thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I came off Twitch and I started doing these videos. So I feel like I have a little bit more control in what to do, make it more interesting. A lot of people stream Planet Zoo on Twitch. A lot of people watch it. But obviously it's not the most exciting thing to watch, the most engaging one. It is a very nice game to stream though, because you could just talk in between with people, and if you're not like me and keep forgetting to talk, if you're interested in my Twitch, it's the same, Props by Tessa. Go check it out. It should be in my link bio as well. I would appreciate it if you guys check it out as well. I don't stream as often right now, but I will probably try and pick that up. And I will stream Planet Zoo on there, but also some other games, since I do like the variety of different games there. But my YouTube will be mostly Planet Zoo related. And I appreciate you guys being here. We'll move this one up there. How do we feel about this? I like that. I like that a lot. Let's add another cherry tree in here. I feel like it should be around here somewhere. Wait, let's turn off the surface. I feel like it should be here, right? But that seems right. I like that a lot. I really like them. And that's too much, I think. But let's remove these, by the way. And I also have them sneakily lying around there. Okay. And now I can copy this right over here. Okay, maybe we turn this one, move it a little forward. Okay. And then obviously the next thing to do, oh, let's start with the lipstick palms first, because then will give it a lot more variety in it. Pick the biggest one in the back over here. And then let's do the rest with bamboo. And we will lower this one so it's nice and gradually going higher and higher along this wall. Oh. And then what I think would be nice, or even more nice, is if we align this to the surface. we just kind of fill this out a little more. And then, what is this one called again? Oh, it's a carpet moss one. Okay. Carpets. That's not Asian? Oh, interesting. And we'll heighten those. Let's place that a little more forward. And then this lipstick palm. Oh, okay, I didn't take the cherry tree with me. Oh, why is this not there? That's a little annoying. Boom, 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 boom. And that one. I guess, yeah, it was around there. Okie dokie. I think if we just vablam this one over there, do more of the lipstick palm over here, over here, and then add a big one in the back. Go back to the bamboo. I think we start off with the fountain ones. We move this one a little more of there. I think that's two. There we go. That's like a good amount. And now this is all nicely blocked off. Just add some regular bamboo in the back here. And this one is all just more strategically placed, so you can't really look through this. Yeah. Let's lower that one a little bit. Okay. And now we have that one nicely over there. So what to add here now? I mean, I guess the ferns, these ones, they do add quite a bit. They cover quite a lot, is what I'm trying to say if I don't stumble over my words every 5 seconds. And then we can loop that one in there. And just another campion moss. And maybe if we place those there. This one. This one there, that one adds a little bit more of the texture to the pile. Maybe we place the same amount of like little rumbles over here. And I really like the view of that. I will end the episode here though, so that the next episode we can continue this and work towards our goal of having a really nice habitat for the Indian elephants. I am super excited for this. Let's give a scenic view of the habitat of the pandas. There you go. And oh wait. Before we end the episode though, let's put in our other pandas. Okay, my game is having problems. So let's just fix out this little problem. It's too hot for them, I think. Yeah. And let's watch this place cool down. Perfect. And that should take care of those. They're now complaining. Okay. Underpriced. Let's up these tickets by like 2. Okay, they still think that. Wow, okay. Really? Is the panda worth seeing that much? Okay, I will keep it at that. And now let's give a nice little scenic look of our habitat for our pandas. And there you go. Our giant panda habitat is done. I'm super happy with this, how this turned out. The mirror, the see-through mirror that I placed in there was inspired by the Toronto Zoo. I found an image of this and I got super inspired by it. I tried to recreate it as most as possible, but then I also made sure it was possible for the habitat in mind to place it in there. And then the rest of this, I found sort of an inspo picture of a panda habitat that had like the circle design, but then the inside design I discarded. I wanted to make that on my own. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to this video. It will help me out a lot. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I post every single Friday, so I would love to see you guys next week. Bye bye.